Alright guys, so in this video I would like to show you how to use your Windows environment, right? To write a Java program and run, right? Without using IDEs, no Eclipse. So first, like I said, let's review a little bit. Some commands that we need to know. CD stand for change directory. So it's going to change directory to the path where you have your file. Like now, I have my hello.java saved on my desktop. Let's go back to desktop and show you. So this is my hello.java file. So that's why I changed the directory to that location. Second step, I can do dir. Dir just show the list of all the files in that location, which is show hello.java right there, right? Which is, you may see it's hello.java file right here. Now, after I see, okay, I verify that I have it right there, then I can just compile. So assuming that hello.java is here, which is already typed, right? The class main and system.out hello. So after that, I just compile it, javac hello.java. You may see that javac is not recognized. Why? Because the location of your javac have not been set to the path. Path is a system variables. System, that means operating system variables. They need to know where to find this command. So that's why we need to set path equals to. Now, some of you may not have JDK installed. Then if you need to do that, you need to go online and say Google download JDK and just get the latest one, JDK 8, and just go to that site. It should take you to download JDK right here. Just pick the OS that you are using, accept the agreements, and this is update 31. Okay, like let's look at what we have. We have update 25. Like the path pretty much going to be under C program files Java JDK. I'm going to browse to show you one more time. Computer C program files Java. So this version is underscore 25, means update 25, JDK 1.825, and bin. So this is where your javac is. So this is the location where you want to copy, and then you're going to type set path equals to and paste that. Now we set a path this way, then your OS, your command console here, when I type javac to compile hello.java, now it understand. Before it said not recognized. After we set a path, it knows where it is. Okay? And then we just going to run it. If you have an error, like for example, if I'm missing semicolon, when you compile it, it's going to show an errors. Otherwise, there's no errors. Then you can just run with Java hello, okay, and it's going to give you hello. Now, let me show you these steps, okay, from scratch. So I'm going to type a new program name, calculation, and I'm going to print out a sum of two numbers, 100 plus 200. And let's say I'm going to say I'm missing semicolon to show some errors. Now, when I name calculation class, I use caps. The file name is supposed to be exactly the same name as your class name. So file, I'm going to save as. I'm going to put on desktop too. So again, you have to make sure you switch this since you need to use Notepad to all files. Otherwise, going to append .txt at the end, which is not .java file, then you're going to be in trouble. So we're going to say calculation.java, right? I'm going to save that. Let me make sure the name is exactly the same. Okay, good. Now I want you to make sure you pay attention to this. This is important. Look, do I have calculation? Yes. I want you to notice one thing. This is .java file. It's my machine here happen to have jgrafs. Jgrafs is another type of IDEs for Java, so that's why it's just use the icon as jgrafs. That's jgrafs icon. Your may be different, right? So if you hover the mouse, that's jgrafs. You see that Java file, but your may be different. It may be just like a white icon like that. So, but the thing that I want you to pay attention is this. Before you compile your Java file, you don't have .class. There's no calculation .class. An example that I show you, I already compiled it, so that's why you have hello.class. I want you to look at this. I'm going to compile calculation at this point. How to compile this? Of course, you change directory, right, to location where you have desktop. And I did that, right? Then I don't have to redo this anymore. I already changed the directory to that path. I want to verify by do dir, right, to see if I have calculation.java. Yes. And the other files also shown up. Now, I don't have .class for calculation because I didn't do Java-C for calculation yet. That's the next step that we're going to do. We're going to have to do Java-C stand for Java compiler. Now, of course, I'm going to get an error, right? Because I make an error to show you if your program have an error. This is one error, so it's going to say how to read this one error on your calculation.java file, line 3, line 1, 2, and 3, right? At the end, it's expected semicolon. See, it's telling you that just put that at the end, and we're going to have to save this one more time. Whenever you make changes to your file, you need to save and recompile it. No errors. Now, when there's no errors, I want you to notice that we have the calculation.class created. See that? So .class created after you compile it. Now, the next step, we're going to run this. You can also verify .class by do dir. You see, before we don't have .class, now we have .class. Because of Java compiler created. We're going to run this by typing Java. Now, at this point, we're not going to do the dot anymore because this is actually calling .class. .class is the runnable one or the executable file here in Java. And we call Java bytecode. If you read the chapter 1, we talk about Java bytecode. It's just translate this language in English format into machine, which is 0110. So that's bytecode. So that's why machine now understand. That's why we want to run that Java calculation. And voila, we get 300 out because we said 100 plus 200. So that's how you use Notepad and CMD to run your Eclipse. I mean to run your Java program without using IDEs or Eclipse or JGraphs or any other IDEs.